It's time! Yeah, I ran out of breath on that one, man. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the first episode of season 2 of the Youth Lounge podcast. Yeah, so we kind of messed up. We were supposed to do this last week, but life happened. So we won't go too deep on that one. But I hope you guys like the new intro timer and everything. Shout out to Zaid for that, covered me on that thing. Um but yeah, today's gonna work a little different. Because whether you're new or you've been watching since the last season and everything, y'all don't really know. I mean, you know about half the waffle that we have on the show, but you don't really know us, you know, the hosts of the show. So and when I say host, yes, it is more than just me here. I'm not gonna talk to myself for a full hour. That would be crazy. So yeah, let me introduce you guys to my team, to the Mendem, and to the members of the podcast. So first up, I don't know how to describe this character. He likes throwing gang signs. He feels in. I Yeah. Let me just once Nick, show yourself, bro. You explain. And his mic is off.
Hi
There's
guys,
no sound
my
coming
mic,
from your mic.
my mic is off. Is my mic actually off?
No, it isn't. I was playing with you.
This guy. Okay, alright, let's go, guys. I'm back. We're back. Um, it's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't done this in a while. I can't lie. I actually forgot to have podcast today. Like, you take 1 week off and you feel like life is gone. Like, you have nothing to do in life anymore. I was thinking I was coming home, doing schoolwork, being depressed, but no, I'm happy now because I have podcast. So yeah, today it's a light-hearted session. This was an idea that I had to just I'll ask a few questions. Just one, to get to know us. Two, just to have some fun and to debate about some things. It's not gonna be anything controversial. It's gonna be just gonna be fun. But without further ado, there's two other people. There's two other members. I don't know even if Mohammed's gonna be here today, but
He's here. You can see him in this. You can see he's
I
backstage.
can't.
What you mean?
I can't. But it doesn't matter. The
All
next
right.
person
So
I'll introduce.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm here. How are you guys? It's 2, 3 weeks of a break. How are you?
Can't complain. Can't complain. Life has gone steadily downhill while I was away, but
Steadily.
we are
Jeez.
now building it back up. So
Hey,
Okay, we're
got
gonna
yourself.
talk
so let's
about
talk
that. Let
steady.
me first welcome Lithe.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Lithe. Thank you for joining us.
With a whole heart next to a name and everything. Gotta be like
Very
the
fancy.
mile the mile
Ripping up the
ahead.
energy.
My light is kinda in view. Like my this
I don't know why
the
she
silver
quiet in here.
one.
But hmm.
Yeah, Lita, you muted. You your mic is your mic is short.
Sometimes I think
Yo,
it's like
yo,
Erica never did. Wait, what? Your voice is
wait,
finished.
you don't have a voice. They took your voice.
I'm sure
What
she
We
slept
have
with
to
her
do
mouth.
this
why
episode
is
in
your
side
voice
by
gone?
side.
Why is your
I'm
voice
sure she
gone?
slept with her mouth open or some ish, bro.
Mm-mm. There was other things going on. That's why your voice is gone.
Sure, that's us. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get
No, I'm
it.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I don't know where that one came from. It wasn't me. But
Okay.
yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
So you came to us with an idea to have a light-hearted session where you
I
just ask
expect
us
that.
questions about ourselves, some things to talk about, light-hearted, nothing controversial, nothing hectic. So I don't know. Ask away, man.
Okay. So I can hear myself. Um, first question is you're getting a paycheck. You've just gotten a job, right? Your first paycheck consists of $5 million. What are the first five things you're spending that 5 million on?
Shit.
Somebody take the stage. I have my five to a T.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can I go or is Mr. Who
Yeah, no,
next?
no. Whoever has. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. Sounds a bit boring as well, but anyway, I'll just say it. Just gonna go straight to get it invested, and yeah, we'll see how that works out. We're not gonna splurge just yet because we
I'm
want
not
it to grow.
splurging on
We
this
don't
one.
want that 5 million. We need more.
Yes, yes. I feel the
But
exact same way personally.
but
I'm
it's your
gonna.
first paycheck of 5 million. You've
I
never
don't
gotten
care,
five.
bro. I want more.
You've never gotten 5 million in your life before. I know for a fact you'll get excited. You get excited.
Me.
You'll be like,
No,
I have
bro. I
five
can be
million.
trigger happy sometimes, but in this instance, 5 million is a lot of it's a lot of money. It's a lot
Yeah.
of money. It's I'd have to invest a great deal of it and then just spend the rest um trading or like stuff like that, like trying to grow
You're not
it.
gonna actually
And
you
then
need to
yeah,
plant
I'll
it.
keep a small amount. Yeah, I'll keep a small amount just to, buy things or do things for myself, so gym membership and certain things and so on and so forth,
You're not
you
gonna buy your
know.
parents a house or
That's cute. That's cute.
or
No.
like
Um
buy your parents a
no.
car
No.
or
No. I'll
send them
deal
on a
I'll
vacation.
I will start helping people when I've sorted myself out. I'm sorry. Like
That's
if
selfish
you
to me.
if you
Yeah,
immediately
it's
get
selfish
money
to
and
me
you
that
rush to give it to other people, that's not necessarily preserving the amount of money that you will be able to get in the future. Because if you have a clean amount of money coming in, you you can, then you can start thinking about the other people. But like if
you're
if
selfish
it's
to
gonna
me that
cost half of your like half of whatever money you've run into to splurge on these people, or like just spoil them and give them what you've been, then bro, it's the formula's not working. I'm sorry. Do you know how much a house is? that's that's
we said
that's
$5 million.
I don't care. Like it's still a lot of money. Okay, it's still, I still
Like
consider it a substantial amount, but I'm mostly, me personally, I would invest half of it and then take another quarter and start just trying to grow that. And
mm,
along with that, I would take the rest, and then that would just be for me to have and to spend however I please, whenever I please. And I'm not a reckless spender, as Nick thinks, you know. I take care of my money. I'm gonna look after my ish. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna get my stuff sorted out, and then down the line, when I have more money, then I will start giving back or start helping those around. Probably I am gonna, like, just by virtue of the stuff that I do, I'm gonna help other people around me who do similar things. Um, People that I've shared the same dreams with, we've spoken with, that I've spoken to, and that I'm close with and work with. Like, of course, me succeeding is them succeed. Like, if one of us is up, we all up. So that's how I'm gonna treat it. Like, I can't be successful by yourself, man. Like, that's like, you bring people up with you, and when you do that, it's wholesome for everyone. So that's how I see it. Never stop
you
doing
see
good
now,
to people. That is
my
what I
first
ah,
my first five things, my first five things I'm buying: a car,
I feel like that
then
comes standard.
Nick, I have my
wait,
reservations about the car, but okay, go on. Let's
wait,
hear
It
it.
depends.
Let's hear your
That's
So
not
answers.
how you buy.
I'm putting 2.5, 2.5. I'm investing and
So
saving. 2.5, I'm investing and saving. Yes. Then,
that's what we did.
then the rest, I can still buy a car. So that's two, right? Investing slash saving, a car. I'm gonna send my mom and my parents and my sister on a vacation overseas. I'm gonna go overseas.
Yeah.
And then the first one is just food and probably I'll probably buy clothes. I can't lie and drip.
Bro, you could like don't spend if you're spending over 50,000 on clothes, that's absurd, my guy. You don't need a hell of a
The
lot of
amount of
money to look
the
good.
amount of
Like it's
clothes I could buy.
that's bigger than my mother's wardrobe. Like that's way too much. I don't look, bro. Like you don't need to buy a house or a warehouse worth of clothes to look good. Just buy a few.
Obviously,
Not
Some of us
obviously,
do.
no,
yeah. Like
obviously. No, I can put a fit together with anything. But if I have the all the things like all those clothes that I just want, the fits will just look out of this world. But
of course,
it
that's
kind
how
of
it works. Like I'd be the same.
it kind of brings me on to my next question, which was if you become rich, are you gonna start paying rich people prices, first of all? And second of all, are you gonna start changing your branding and the stuff you wear to rich people brands?
Look,
Like when I say charge paying rich people prices, I mean you're gonna see this one shoe that costs, let's say, 4,000 rand or something. But as a broke nigga, you would have been like, never, I'll never buy that in my life because it's 4,000. But now
I'm
you
gonna
have the
take these
money
off
for it, so you're
today.
gonna buy it.
I don't know, the glasses don't feel comfortable on my face anymore. Um, but look, I personally, I I don't really care too much for name brands. Um,
Yeah, same.
when it comes to clothing and stuff like that, yes, designer is nice, but designer isn't always a necessity. If you look good
Designers
and you
aren't
can
really
make and you can put a good
some
fit
designer
together,
stuff is
it
ugly.
doesn't matter
Gucci.
what brand you're wearing. Like you just as long as the clothes look good and you look good in them, then you're chill. I've seen rich people put on designer and they look ridiculous. Like the rich
I know.
concept of fashion, of like the design, the name brand ideology that if his name brand is the ish is the best. It's a stupid philosophy. Yes, name brand is nice. There is kind of a good feeling that comes with like knowing, okay, I'm wearing name brand, it's designer, you don't get this anywhere else. But you don't need everything to be name brand, but you can still just buy basic thing. Like I've gone to um what is this? Mr. Price. I've been to Mr. Price and some of the clothes they have that side as well. They are dope and they're not name brand. I can wear that stuff and I will look good. I know for a fact if I get a lot of that stuff in my wardrobe, I'm set. I don't need anything else. And half of that stuff isn't even name brand. Like I'll only get a few things that are name brand. So I don't need the rich people aesthetic of name brand because oftentimes rich people end up looking stupid because they're wearing name brand shit. Um, but
But like
along with
like
that, like the lifestyle thing, look, there aren't
are
things
you
that I've said to
are
myself I'm not
you
gonna get
paying
because like it's it's
are
it's
you
it's
overpaying just because you have the money for it? Are
no,
you overpaying? Or
nah, fam.
are you, even if you do have the money for the shoe or whatever, you're still looking for the discounts. You're still looking for the 50% offs.
If I believe something is worth it, then yes, I will get it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to spend because I can, because I don't know how much of this, like, yeah, you said it's like 5 mil or something, or in this case, you're rich. So
Yeah, you're rich.
yeah, half of what I spend my money on is going to be something that I can get money back out of. Like when I get rich, I plan to grow my money and my net worth even more than it already is. I don't need to constantly go buy spending things. Yes, I will adjust my lifestyle because you can't be rich but still living like you are somewhat struggling. It's like for me, my current situation, there are things that I want. I know there's a lot of things that I want that I can't have, and I accept that. I am ambitious and I'm working towards building a life for myself where I can get those things on a regular. And if I do have children, then they don't have to worry about that thing of I can't get this because we may not be able to afford it. That's kind of how I think sometimes. So I don't I like it's in my brain already to be like, you don't need to spend this much to like enjoy. I will only spend big money on things that I feel are necessary to spend big money on. Otherwise, I don't really feel like any need to do it. If I can get it for cheaper, I'm probably gonna try and get it for cheaper. Um, it's more about the quality, not the price tag. So I I wouldn't change my aesthetic and just my lifestyle just for the sake of I have money, so I can. Um, I just know I'm gonna be in a certain position. That's just how I'm gonna ride. I'm not necessarily gonna spend for the sake of spending. If you spend for the sake of spending, good luck, bro. You better be making your money as fast as you can spend it.
I know
So
so many people that they get money. I'm one of them, but I get
just don't
money.
be reckless, man. Don't waste.
But I know a lot of people will spend just because they have the money to. So they'll spend.
Yeah, I mean, like
Zaid,
it.
I see a black screen for you. Right? Okay, never mind. You back.
Yeah.
Opinion.
Yeah, what would you?
Yeah, I think I'm finding myself in agreement with Lesego here. And also I want to pick up on this comment here that says Elon Musk is rich and it doesn't seem like he's wearing Gucci on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually reminds me of a quote, Mokokoma Mukonada, who says that expensive clothing is a poor man's attempt to appear prosperous. So yeah, that's from a
Sheesh.
philosophical point of view. I think I'd say no, I'm not going to change my dressing. In fact, I recently stumbled across minimalism and I've been trying to implement that. So yeah, from a philosophical point of view, I think I'm not going to change my lifestyle, I'm not going to change the clothes I wear. But again, in that instance, you can never know what the heart desires and how tempting it could be.
Hey,
So yeah, I can't give a definitive answer to that just yet.
yeah,
Okay,
hey,
okay.
I don't.
Fair.
I feel like I wouldn't. I would act like consciously try to stay aware of the fact that I'm a certain kind of person, and I'm not just gonna change up because I have the money to be able to do that. I know what I like in terms
But
of
what if you're
clothing.
changing just, Kiseko, what if it's a natural change? Like, what if you're not changing just because you want to? What if it's just like an instinctive
If
change?
it's if it's a natural instinctive thing, then it happens because it happens. Not like because the way I interpreted Nick's question is, would you spend for the sake of spending? Would you spend money because you know you can? And like basically the message I was trying to portray in my answer is no, I'm not the kind of person to do that because I know that I can make good with not that much. Yes, some like in my current position, I do need quite a bit of money for certain things, but I know that with those things, I will be pretty much, I will feel like I'm set. So, yes, if I do change in terms of like how much or if my aesthetic changes, then it only changes because that's the aesthetic that in my mind I already wanted from the beginning. It's not necessarily a change. Oh, I'm spending because I have money. I have. It's not me spending just to spend and look flamboyant and boys and whatever. Like that's me spending because I know these clothes make me look good. These clothes, I like the way they look on me. I like the fit. It fits with the image I have of myself in my head and everything. and the whole taking care of yourself thing, looking after yourself and keeping yourself clean and all that. That those are pretty much things that I already want to do. So it's not necessarily. It would have to be if I change, it's a change that I've wanted to implement and haven't always been able to. And that's often the case. Like when you run into money, you oftentimes change because that's what you wanted to do, regardless of whether you had the money or not. So before you had the money,
I
you
would
probably wanted that change.
sometimes
So
I
it's
want
just,
sometimes
yeah,
I want money.
I'm not gonna spend money just to make the people
I'll walk,
around me.
sometimes I'll walk past the beauty with money and I'll just be like, I have the
Ah,
money. Go buy something. So let me go.
nah. I think I have, for me, I have like a wish list in my head of things that I want in my life and for
Mm.
my life. So when I get rich and I have the money to get those things, I will get those things and then I'll pretty much be okay. I don't think I need to go fetching some other stuff. I might like because as your net worth grows, you have more money, so I'm probably gonna get more stuff, but it doesn't mean that I'm getting it just to flaunt it. I'm getting it for the personal enjoyment of it. I think that's the best way to say it. I'm getting it for like the fulfilling feeling that I get, not for to show it off or for people to become jealous of what I have, or like I'm not doing it for people. I'm doing it for me. Like
Mm.
it's living. There's this saying that I've heard quite a few times. It's better to um it's better to l- work to live rather than to live to work. And that's basically what that money is. It gives you the ability to live your life the way you want to. So I'm not gonna spend because I have money so I can spend. I'm just gonna spend so that I can live the way I've always wanted to.
Okay.
Okay, but then why would you be deserving of that money if you're not going to be spending it? So it's just a thought.
Well,
I mean, if it's going to be sitting, there was I don't know if you've been following the news. So the president, I think it's like 61 million rand or something,
yeah.
found underneath mattresses. So yeah,
Sheesh.
I mean, like, why would you hoard that
Not my
money
It's
when
not hoarding.
I was
For
can
me,
not
spend
my
it?
I wouldn't. I don't know.
not
For me, I
my
wouldn't
money.
hoard it.
You
I
never
mean,
do
if I
that.
have like that kind of cash, I'm definitely putting it into businesses and stuff like that. I will keep an amount for myself because, of course, it's money. Do what you want, but I'm not hoarding it to keep just to have the money. I'm probably trying to grow it more and more and more every day. So
For why?
I want
For
to go
why
from
do you
What?
want to
making
grow it?
What's the end product? What's the end
security, bro.
goal?
Like that's security and longevity.
Yeah,
Because
but
there are
what
going
happened?
to be things that I want to buy in the future. There
Yeah,
is
but
going
what
to be
happened?
some new thing that
What
comes up that I want to
what
buy.
happened? What happened when you retire and you have so much money in your bank? Now what you doing?
Oh,
What you
go
doing with
crazy,
it?
bro. Like just live. That's
Oh,
like live.
Isn't
Live.
that
Go
spending because you have the
take
money?
trips, have experiences,
Yeah,
live.
is
Like
is that not spending because you have the money to do that?
no, but when I say spending because I have the money to do that, I'm not saying I want to spend for the sake of spending. I want to spend
no,
because I will only spend when I feel it necessary, not because I feel like you have to spend the money. Just
yeah,
because
but
you
that's
have it
the
doesn't,
thing is,
because with that ideology, as soon as I get money, I'm gonna burn through it, and I won't. My financial status will not elevate as quickly or as much as I desire it to. So I don't think no,
the
like
question.
you
No,
can
but
be
the
allowed
question.
to spend your money. Just do it for what you feel is valuable. Like do it for the sake of
Yeah,
experiences and don't
Okay,
do
fair
it for
enough.
anyone else. If you're spending for other people, then it's not your money, it's theirs at the end of the day. So like
so
mm-hmm.
you're not gonna buy like other people's stuff.
I you guys like twisting my words. I'm not saying I won't buy other people's stuff. Hey, I'm not. Look, I said for things that I desire and I desire to
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
experiences
No,
I
I
want to.
know what you're
So
saying.
I
I know what you're saying.
desire, if I
I'm
desire
just trying
to give someone something or help someone out with something or build someone, like level someone else up, I will do that.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. Like I feel like Nomfundo, like she highlights what I'm trying to say perfectly. So like, as-
The story keeps disappearing.
so
There
like
you go.
there's a difference between being stingy and thinking about the future and what could possibly come your way. There's like it's security and longevity. And like I said, if I have kids, well, you know, I
Guess
can't
what?
just start from square one.
Guess
okay,
what?
sure.
Yeah,
So
For security, and thinking about the future, if you're not investing
yeah.
it, it's useless because
That's
inflation
what I'm saying.
is gonna eat at it. So
Why would you, okay, Mohammed, why would you grow your money then? Why are you investing it to grow it, right? To have more of it.
yeah, so I can spend it.
I'm not saying I don't want to spend my money. I'm going to spend my money. Money is there to be spent. I'm just not gonna spend it like an idiot and then like burn through it all at the same time or in a
yeah, okay, you're
short
not
space
gonna
of
spend
time.
you're not gonna spend it on dumb things, basically.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend it on like I'm not gonna spend ridiculous amounts on ridiculous things. That's
Stupid.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But on that the whole kids thing, right? So if you were to have kids, just
Ugh.
if I don't know if you guys wanted to, whatever.
Ugh. Okay, carry on.
Now carry on.
So when and if you were to have kids, and you have money, you
Mm-hmm.
secured. When I say secured, I
Mm-hmm.
mean the circle type is secured because that man seems to be securing himself for decades. But like you have like you rich, you rich, okay, and you have kids. Are you raising them broke, as in they must work
Hmm.
for the money that
Yeah.
they want, and and they must pay and do things for what they want to do, or you okay, let me give you three options. That option, then
No,
the
I
other
get it.
option is, are you helping them like financially wise, like not helping them, but obviously like you gifting them here and there, you just trying to help them get to this quicker, whatever, or are you just paying for them to get there, pay for them to get there, and basically give them an easy life?
Look,
Yo,
no. I yeah, go Mohammed. Like, yeah,
So you
no, go
choose.
ahead. I want to hear what you have to say. It's
me.
always a critical answer.
No.
Yeah.
I look, I'm not gonna be stingy with my money towards my own children. That's wrong.
I, I
Um
am. I am.
huh?
I will
Oh,
be stingy.
we'll get to that. But like I I'm not gonna let them live in a world where they think they can get just whatever they want without really putting much effort to get it. Like I don't want them to grow up thinking that I'll get this because this is my dad, or I'll get this because I have, or like I like, yeah, things are gonna be somewhat easier for them than it is for me. They're not gonna know the same struggles as me, of course, but there is growth and character that is built in struggle. So they are gonna have to work for some things. And if my kid comes to me one day and says, I want you to invest in my business, I will tell him, okay, what's your business model? This, that. And I would want them to work and try and grow the business independently before I put anything into it. Because I think if you build something by yourself, no one can really take it from you. Like it is yours. No
Nah,
one
no,
can
no,
no one
no.
can lay claim to your stuff saying, I built you, I made you, I did this for you. My kids
But
are going to know a quality, they are going to have
if
a great quality of life, but
they need
they
capital,
are
man, you
not
know.
going to just get whatever they want when they want it. I'm not raising spoiled children. I struggled, so you will know some semblance of what it means to like work and put effort. You will know that life isn't just like hunky dory,
Unicorns and
peaches and
rainbows.
roses and everything. Like you do have to work for some of your ish. It's not always gonna be nice. It's not always gonna be pleasant. You have to be able to do that stuff. That's my approach anyway. So I wouldn't just spoil them. I wouldn't just give them everything. They some of the stuff they will need to earn by themselves.
Yeah.
not just gonna give them a free pass in school as well because they no they gotta work for their ish.
Yes.
So yeah, Mohammed.
So,
Mm, yeah, first of all, we say we are saving the planet, so no kids for me. But in the event that such does happen, and let's just say theoretically, such such an
Man
instance
said we're
unfolds.
saving the planet, so no
Yes,
kids
we are
for me.
saving the planet. Less people, please. Yeah.
Or just move to
So
Mars, bro. Like
Oh God,
I don't know.
move to
That's
when
Mars.
that's
also an option.
possible, when it's possible, we shall do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, uh, but we don't want to repeat the same actions there anyway. So still no kids. But anyway, theoretically, if that were to unfold, I think they would have to be taught discipline. And like you spoke about, Desejo, you spoke about character development. Very important. And I think, not to the extent that I'm going to starve them of money, but like, they
Oh,
should earn
oh,
stuff. It should be incentivized. They should know that if I do X, Y, Z, I'm going to get this amount of money. Um, yeah, because the real world is just very harsh. It doesn't come easy. This everything doesn't come on your plate just like that. So yeah, you need to work for it. Maybe certain, like, I'm not going to do child labor, but like I said, incentivize it. But at the same
No,
time, I'm
I
not
understand
gonna
what he's
make them go through poverty and stuff when I can afford not to let that happen. Unless
saying.
it's
Yeah.
like a really reckless kid, then I'm probably disowning it. But anyway, uh,
you see, I was just about to say that you sound like you'd be a really good father. And then you said that.
He ain't
Then you
about
too
said
that
that.
bad,
bad life.
too bad
He's
for
not
those
about.
unborn children.
I even question having kids, bro. Like it's a nice idea when you think about the baby thing and the joy that comes with that.
Yeah,
But then
okay.
there's toddler stage. I hate toddlers. Then there's when they
Yeah,
become like conscious and they start like learning things. That's a problematic stage. And then there's the teenage years where you gotta start teaching them ish. Now, baby and teenager years where you can teach them stuff, like those are kind of like the best two stages for me, aside from the fact that like teenagers can also be I so I don't know, kids, bro. Kids is that
I
sucks.
want kids, man. I want kids.
but Nick,
You
wait,
do
you
you just
you
said you
still have to
don't
tell
want
us how
kids.
you're raising yours.
I said I wanted kids. He said he doesn't.
I
Oh,
said I
okay, man.
didn't want.
All
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, Nick, we're waiting for you.
Oh, for what? Wait.
Yeah. How you going?
How
How
are
you
you raising
gonna?
them?
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh.
You said you're gonna be
I, I,
stingy with your money. That's what you said.
I'm the same. I'm the same as you guys. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna. I want them to be. I want them to work for what they have, for what they get, because I feel like you feel a certain way when you finally achieve that, get that one thing that you've been working for or been working towards. Like when it's just given to you, it's like, yeah, I have this, yeah, whatever. But when you've like you put through that, you put the time to get this, and then you finally get it, it's like a different feeling. So I like, yeah, I would want them to work for most of it. Like
Yo,
I'll pay for, huh?
we are agreeing way too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
something's
fact.
wrong. Did
We
we
agree. We
agree or
are
something to
agreeing.
start this new season on a good note?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we we have to disagree on something, guys. Like this is
I
this
have a,
is way too.
this is just mansion or penthouse. You rich,
Penthouse. Actually, it
you rich. What?
depends.
You rich one day
Depends
you
where
get
that
you
is.
rich and you gotta choose. Do you want a mansion?
No,
Do you,
I'm rich. I can have both.
no, but
We
Yeah,
have
I'm
to
I'm rich.
choose
I
I'm
can
saying
have
between the
choose
both.
two.
one.
I
I'm
can
saying
have
choose
both.
one. Yeah, but choose one.
Why are you telling me what to do with my money? I want to
I
buy
Wait, wait,
both.
wait,
Let me buy
wait,
both.
wait. Let's calculate this nicely. Let's calculate
am
this
your
nicely.
boss. I'm saying choose one.
All right.
You can
So
one house, one.
So
I just
Mansion,
being
mansion.
fussy, but anyway, I'll choose a penthouse then.
Okay, wait.
same,
But I
Mansion
think
same.
it,
comes with.
it depends on location.
Now hold on,
Okay,
wait.
well,
Mansion
let's
comes with
say,
garage, so you can have your cars. It
let's
comes
say
with
it's in
security.
America. Like
Comes with
America is, I don't know.
comes with
We keep that like very
I
rooms,
didn't quite
candy,
get
so you
that,
can hold
Nick.
people.
no. Okay, let's say it's in America. Well, nah. Anyway, any
Kiwi.
your dream
No, I
location.
don't
What's your
I
dream?
don't mean when I say it depends on location, I don't really mean like which country. I mean like
Oh, oh,
geographically. Like is it a
oh.
beach thingy or is it mountainous?
Okay, you
Like
can,
if
you
it's a
can.
mountainous area, then obviously it's a mansion because what good is a penthouse to me there? But like if it's
Yeah, but you can choose. You can choose. You can
okay,
choose where you want it to go.
you
Just
no, no, why is Youth Launch podcast calculating?
calculating. He's calculating.
President Zuma
I'm
is
not
saying that
calculating.
he's
I'm
counting.
not calculating. I'm clear. I'm saying penthouse, and I want kids. I want a family, and I'm still saying penthouse.
You want a penthouse. Okay. We'll see what your wife has to say about that because the kids are gonna
That's her
drive you
problem.
guys nuts.
That's her problem, dog. I don't really care about a garden too much.
Ah, I agree. No. I can survive in a penthouse.
Thank you.
But
Uh,
if it's a beach, I want a beach house. So okay,
Imagine
they'll
a
still
nice
fit into
penthouse,
penthouse.
like a prop. Like when I say a proper, I'm talking a proper penthouse. Like not just like a one bedroom, whatever apartment, just a nice looking apartment. I'm talking like a proper penthouse.
what's a proper penthouse, bro?
I don't know, like it's got like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's obviously it is in an apartment type vibe. It is apartment type vibe. Like it's on the top floor of wherever, I don't know.
I understand. I
And
understand.
and yeah, yeah, exactly. So it's very
Yusufa's
spacious.
penthouse was really nice actually.
Penthouse,
If you think
penthouse,
Like
penthouse,
Yusuf,
penthouse,
very
yeah.
penthouse. I have to take a
penthouse.
penthouse.
I
Yeah,
did
Yes.
not
penthouse.
think.
Are you settling for penthouse this year? Huh?
Yeah, penthouse,
I did not think you were gonna say that.
penthouse.
I thought you were gonna mention
Nah, penthouse, bro.
why. Why do you
Why
say
are you
penthouse?
agreeing?
Yeah,
Um,
why penthouse?
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't particular for me personally. I don't need much. A penthouse you can put in the city. So if I have like if I have work and stuff and businesses and things to go to in and around the place where my penthouse is, it's easy to travel there. Um, on top of that, penthouse is also it's the kind of environment that you can convert from a bachelor pad to a family home kind of thing as well. So it's not that hectic. Um, you can, if you do it right, create a space at your penthouse for like a place in which your kids can actually grow up. It's not that hectic to do that with a
Okay,
penthouse.
wait. Let's
Yeah.
factor out you don't have kids, right? Because we might
Oh, bro,
because
penthouse for sure, bro. Then if we're not calculating family things,
we
then
might we
well,
might we
yeah,
might might want to move. Because I'm thinking, right? I would want a penthouse until and then once we about to have kids, I wanna move to like a house, but not a mansion, a house.
yeah,
Maybe
penthouse,
a
man. Penthouse.
penthouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
interesting.
Why are we agreeing?
I don't know, bro. We're agreeing too much. This doesn't make sense.
I thought I'd catch you out there. Seriously, you muted.
Nah, fam. Look, bro, a
Oh no.
mansion would be nice because then like it's basically like a compound and a fortress, but like at the same time it's also isolated. So you'd have to put it in an area where
That's
there are
that's
probably a lot of people like you. So like
exactly.
you basically have to put it in a rich community. Um
Yeah.
and you're I don't know, bro. Something about that. I just feel like my kids are gonna grow up. Yeah, man. Ish.
Yes,
Thing is,
yes,
I don't have a problem with the soft life, but like when people grow up in the soft life, it's it's
Wait,
it's 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 sketchy. Yo, like I don't know, man.
sketchy.
not sketchy people. Whoa, I'm not saying sketchy. Like I'm saying, um, I don't know. You have to. There has to be some
Mansion
sort of
only bay, you're lying.
cult. I don't know, bro. I feel like
Numfunda
there
can
has to be a
host
homey
parties for us at
feeling.
the
I
mansion.
think there has to be a homey community feeling to an
To
upbringing
what?
of a person. Yeah,
Okay.
like okay, I know I keep considering kids as a factor, but like it's yeah, I mean just a mansion
Let's settle it
is
then.
a very isolated environment. The penthouse, it's it's in a building, so like you are probably going out and around a lot, like with no
Penthouse
kids,
is
right?
more vibey. The penthouse
What?
is more vibey. The penthouse is
Yeah,
more vibey.
penthouse is in a more vibrant environment. Like mansion is the kind of place you go to when you want quiet, like peace and quiet. That's like home. I
Okay.
just uh penthouse, bro. Like I can work from there. This like I can penthouse, bro. Like I people some people I'm sure there are people who understand penthouse. Penthouse has to be penthouse.
Yeah.
But we are agreeing way too much, guys. Like I don't know how Mfundo
Okay.
wants to mention. I think maybe
Yeah.
she's grown up in a similar environment, but I don't penthouse, bro. When I get my own place, no kids, I'm doing penthouse, you know. Um, I can host the chillers at the same time. I can game, and I don't really need a lot of
Wait,
space.
you hosting stuff, Lesejo.
What?
Are you hosting stuff?
I don't remember saying that.
No,
You
you
just said
just
you
said
want to
something.
stop.
No. I didn't say. I didn't. The
You just,
word
you
host
just
never
said,
came out of my
No,
mouth.
you said
Nah,
something.
I
just
don't
said
I'm
remember.
like
it.
99%
Remember
sure,
saying
but
that.
you're making me doubt myself.
Don't doubt
I
yourself. You
don't
said it.
remember saying host. Viewers, you can
Don't,
go
don't,
back, but like I never said
don't
host.
doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You said it. Don't
I
doubt
didn't
yourself.
say
Are
You
you
said
host.
it.
sure? Okay.
Yes, I'm
Yeah, I'm positive
100%
that I
sure.
didn't say host. Uh,
100%
I don't know
sure
what
you
you're
said
talking
it.
about. I didn't say host. I just
Okay,
said
anyway, but
game. So
since we are there, I mean, Numfunda says I have a big family and we have events a lot, so it's a better place to host and not be on top of each other. Events, are we do? Yeah, personally, I'm not
What if
hosting
I
any
want to be
events
on
in my
top?
entire life.
I
No,
don't. I'm not out
please.
here trying to host my family though. I will take look, okay, to any family member of mine who watches this, which I pray that very few family members of mine watch this because I don't think they will. But to any family member of mine who watches this in the
He
future,
doesn't care.
Didn't your
look,
mom
bro.
watch
You're
the Valentine's
uninvited.
Day episode though? The second.
What?
You said you're uninvited.
Nah, bro, my mother doesn't watch every episode. So
Okay.
to anyone in my family that look, I'm sure you can guess who I'm inviting to come chill at my house as my family. I'm not the kind of guy who's hosting events at my house. It's not that's not I'm not hosting like a family gathering event yeah, I wouldn't do that at my house. I will go take us to a restaurant, we'll have a family event there. I'm not gonna do that at my crib.
Yes,
When I
that's the
bring
way to
if I
go.
bring people to my house, it's probably just to chill and to just to spend quality time. And there are there's a small amount, a very finite amount of people that I would ever bring to my house to do that. So to any family member of mine, if yo, yeah, if you think that I would bring you to my crib, I don't know.
What we've learned from this is Lisejo isn't really family orientated and doesn't really give a shit about his family.
I am
Yeah, but
family
I agree
oriented.
with him. In fact, I
Look,
have this conversation every single Friday night because we host supper on Fridays. And I have this conversation with my family. I say, when I move into my studio apartment, nobody's coming to visit me.
yeah,
You want to see me, you
very
come
few
meet me at a
people
coffee
do.
shop.
Yeah. Look,
Oh,
I am very I am family orientated. I'm not gonna put very there. I am family orientated. It's just in my life I have chosen certain people that I know are going to be closer to me than others.
Ah, no,
So,
You
nah.
can't be certain. You can't
so
be too sure. You can't be too sure.
I mean, yeah, you
Continue.
can't be too sure, but like I know certain people that I'm close with, and if
In
I
the
have those
present.
people in my life, I think I'm good. I think, especially if I'm rich, like it's hard to say without sounding like an absolute prick, but
You
there are
are an
people in
absolute
my
prick.
life that, or from my family, that to a degree I'm fine without.
Okay, okay. We we
So
we
I
shan't
don't
get
I don't need to be
deeper
bringing
than.
everyone to my penthouse and everything. I will gladly meet up with you. I mean, it's really a thing of who I want to spend time with, and like I'm not gonna be trying to spend time with everyone in my or everyone that I'm related to. I'm just not trying. I know you have like best friends in the family and people that you're really close to within your own family more than others.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, those people. I would hang out with those people at my penthouse and stuff like that more than most. Not to say that I have no love for certain members of my family. I mean, it is the case, but that's not completely the case. I have reasons. I
Okay.
have this.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have that. It's
Okay.
it's
Okay.
it's it's complicated, bro. My family, like we can't even unpack my family situation here. So, yeah, no.
Okay. 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 But how long are they gonna be allowed to stay? Cause I should have a curfew. 8 p.m. Even if it's a weekend, I don't
Well,
care. Get
well, it
out.
depends on who's there. It depends on who. I think it depends on who it is.
Nigga,
If
what's
it's one of the elders, if it's like an elder or a parent, please don't try and sleep at my house. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Like, if like, don't, please, let's not do the whole can I stay at your place for a week. Like, I don't want you in my house for a week. I don't.
8 p.m.
Not to sound like a prick, but you don't need to be in my house for a week. Um,
Okay.
if it's someone that I like spending time with, or I like I've bonded with pretty much, then yeah, bro, you can chill in my house for a bit, quite a while, depending on who again. But
Until you get on my nerves. Like,
yeah, I think when we've reached that place where we're like, yeah, it's time to go, bro. Then yeah, you need to
but some
evacuate.
people don't get the message. Cause
No, some people want to live there. Some people try to move in. They try to move in without telling you. So like, with love, I will call security on you. With love, with love. Just so we know.
I'm just thinking
What?
poison with tea, but okay, you want to be mild. Never mind. We'll call
Yeah.
security. Nick, please talk. You
Ah, me,
asking
I
us
have
the
not.
questions and then we don't hear anything
If
about your
I
side.
if I lived alone, wouldn't I enjoy the company? Wait.
Why must
Here's a
I?
question
I
from
mean,
Mfundo. If we lived alone, wouldn't we enjoy the company? That's the purpose of having
No,
people visit. I would enjoy the company, but at some point, like again, depending on who it is, especially if it's an elder or a parent. No, I don't want them in my house for too long. They should not
I'd probably
be.
live with her. If I have a girlfriend, I'd probably live with her.
Yeah,
If not,
that's
and
that's
if
that's yeah. So like, if I had a girl and
and if
we
not,
were very serious in
if
our
not,
relationship, then yeah, I'd probably be staying with her.
and if
And
and I that is doesn't it doesn't have a place or something, then I'll let them come stay with me. So like I'll always have somebody there. One, two.
plus, I can still invite my
If I
boys to
wanted to,
come chill at the house. So
I wouldn't want too much company. If I wanted to live alone, I wouldn't want too much company.
yeah, bro. Like,
So
if
let's say
and
mm,
plus, I
I have
can
like
still
a
invite
friend once a
people
week.
like my friends to my house. And with the way, or with the line of work that I'm probably gonna try and get into, I would probably also invite, or I would probably be the kind of person to say, "Yo, dude, I'm working on this, so you can pull through." I'm probably gonna have maybe something like a studio at my place, so people will be coming in on a regular basis. So I'm not gonna be lonely. So. Mm.
no, I tell you what, last week actually, I went to cover a few events. And after that, I was like, no more humans again for the rest of my life. It was just like, it was too much. It's just like it drains me. So I
Your
reach a point
social
eventually where
battery,
it's like,
your
no more.
social battery is depleted.
So you're not trying to come
Yeah,
back from work with your favorite meal cooked by my mother. Look, man, I'm look.
I
I've
was not
only
going to be
tasted.
there to cook all the time.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm a
the
cook
world is a very
myself.
big place with a lot of food. Hey, like I'm sure there's something out there that will keep me nice and happy for a while. So not to say that I don't like my mother's cooking. It's just, well, I feel like before I leave the house anyway, I'm gonna learn how to cook and she's gonna teach me. So I'll cook like her. So it's the same
What?
thing. Like, yeah.
2 minute noodles,
Yo,
spaghetti.
sometimes a nigga is good with 2 minute noodles, okay? Like I'm
If you're
good.
suicidal, yes.
Yeah. I used to, bro, I used to eat toast with nothing on it, just plain toast, straight up, straight from the toast and no butter next. I was comfortable.
Jeez,
I'm satisfied. I don't mind it.
jeez, jeez.
Ah,
You
it's
know
really
what
just
slaps?
plain toast. Dude, it's
You
really
know what
just plain
slaps?
toast. What?
You know what slaps? You know what slaps, no?
What?
Bread,
Let's
white
hear
bread,
it.
Lay's chips, and butter.
Did you just say
Put the
bread,
butter.
Lay's chips, and butter in the same sentence?
Yes,
Bread and butter in the same
bread,
sentence makes it.
Mm,
Did you
butter
just
the
say,
bread.
no, I'm substituting that Lays for Doritos.
Okay, yeah, okay, chips. But for me, it's Lay's, right? Put
Okay.
butter on the bread. Put the chips on the bread,
at least I'm eating
and then
something that's naturally like now you guys are just putting
chow.
things that were never meant to be together.
Who
But
Y'all
you
are
says
know
it
just
what
wasn't
meshing
slaps?
meant to
ish
be
things.
together? People have
What?
been doing it for centuries.
Huh?
That's
Centuries?
the way to
No.
eat it, bro.
No.
Like so you would
Seriously,
put chip
seriously.
like you would put we're talking about snack chips, right?
Yeah, I
So
think so.
you
Yes,
That's
put
what I'm
but
those
talking about.
in bread and gee,
Yeah.
have you never had that before?
Why are you
Mfunda said it for me.
so
Mfunda said
sorry?
it for me, bro. Y'all need
Anyway,
help.
anyway.
It
Y'all,
slaps.
you two
It
need help.
slaps.
You two,
No.
what are you doing putting chips and bread in the thing? No.
Everyone does it. Have you never done it by a
If
poolside?
you put okay, if you put like fried
Oh,
chips, like fries, if you
but
put fries in bread, it makes sense. We have a quota. It's a thing that can happen.
that's
But if you put
normal.
snack chips, Doritos
We
in bread,
don't need help, Namfundo.
Doritos in bread. Now, Allah, you
You
guys are
know,
violating. I
I
can't do
had
you
it.
it
know
with
what's
fries.
You know what
Y'all
the
need help.
barbecue, the barbecue lays, bro. The barbecue beef lays. Yo, in some chips, in some
Mm.
bread with butter on that bread. Oh, bruh,
Funda,
it's
also you, Michael, you need help.
Why are we putting
But
sugar?
why are
I
we
mean,
putting sugar on bread? That's
yeah,
it.
bread and sugar.
Guys,
that
I'm the
was like
only
How
my
one
you
that's
seventh
saying
doing?
yeah
grade
because
lunch.
I'm not putting things that were never supposed to be in the same sentence together. You guys are putting Doritos on bread. That's a violation to the bread. You are
Tastes
violating the
good.
bread. Have the
Tastes so
Doritos with
good.
some like guacamole or make it decent. Like make it, yo, bro. You can put chips with guac and stuff like that. That makes
Guac is
sense. You know them brothers in Mexico are doing it. It's fine. That makes sense in my mind. But
eat,
bread,
bruh.
nah, bro, you're violating.
I'm
You're
putting you
violating.
on, bruh.
And
I'm
Mfundo,
putting,
this sugar thing, yeah, I need to
bruh.
take all of you to some restaurants. You guys need to get
Nah,
eating right.
nah. Seho,
Um,
Seho,
you're violating.
Seho. Me and Zaid, we're putting you on. Trust me. You will think
No,
it's the best snack you've
Bro,
ever
I don't even eat
tasted.
Doritos in itself. Now you want me to add bread.
Okay,
Like now you're
you
gonna
know
you're
the black,
poisoning me.
you know the black
no,
packet of Lay's, the black packet Lay's,
you
Yeah,
get black
smoky
packet
barbecue or
lays.
something.
yeah. There's a
It's
black.
it's 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 a
Okay,
black it's a black packet.
Yeah,
yeah.
you want me to put that
Buy
in bread?
that. Buy that. Put butter
In
on your bread. It
Jesus
must be
Christ.
white bread. It usually must be white bread. Like it usually tastes better with white bread. Then butter your bread, but like only one slice of bread now. Then you put it on, and then you fold that bread in half. Trust me, you will taste the best thing in your life.
Dog, if
You'll
I
become
die,
a
I'm coming to haunt you
and
specifically,
put
dog.
some and on the side you must have some Sprite or some cool drink or some Oros or something. A cool drink as well.
If I die, I'm
Yeah,
coming to you specifically, dog. Like you will
Nick, I
not know
think
peace. But like
No, please. I
sugar on bread. does not slap better than Will Smith. That's that's just
Ah, ah,
carbs
ah,
and
ah.
carbohydrates at the same time. That's carbohydrates and sugar at the same time.
Okay.
That's not good
No
for
one
you.
does.
I'm gonna gain weight eating that thing. Like I can't.
Put cheese and then sugar over the cheese. It slaps.
Okay, you're adding cheese here. No, 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 no. No, I'm
Yes,
not going that
yes,
far. I'm not going that far.
yes.
No.
You see your pancake, no? You see your pancake, and you want
Pancakes
like a
give me
savory.
headaches.
You
Okay?
discuss. You don't like pancakes.
No, they give me headaches. I like them, but I can't have them.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
shit.
okay.
Okay,
I
that's
thought you were gonna
unfortunate,
say.
but yeah.
I thought you were gonna say you don't like
Nick,
pancakes.
No,
I
they're
will
not
Just a
take
good.
you to the
But I would prefer
when my money
waffles over
comes in.
pancakes.
When my money
yeah.
comes in and I have guap and I have my M's, I will take you to some restaurants. You need help. I don't know why. Maybe you don't have the resources, but like you need to update your diet. Sugar and
I'll ask
cheese
you.
should never go together.
I'll
Um,
give you this one
Why are we
question.
you have
canceling Nick?
you have
More
violated
context
food.
and explanation, please.
Nick, you
Pineapple on
have violated food.
pineapple
You
on pizza,
cannot
yes or
put
no?
cheese and
Pineapple on
just
pizza,
cheese
yes or
and
no?
sugar
Wait,
by
I'm hearing
itself is
something
a
about
problem.
pineapple and pizza. Okay, what? Let me give you a hearing. What?
Pineapple and pizza, yes or no?
No, most
It's
Simple
an
definitely.
answer.
absolute yes
Yeah,
from me.
it's amazing.
Simple. It's a yes as well. You can never take
Thanks
me
for
to any
restoring
hospital.
calm.
But
Trust me.
I'm not gonna put sugar on the cheese though. Like it's mad. I'm not gonna
No,
put
I'm
the
not.
sugar on the
Yeah, I'm not
pizza.
doing
Yes,
that.
the pineapple's sweet enough.
I'm saying like on some French toast or something. Yeah. Then you put cheese and then you just sprinkle some sugar over. You know what?
That sounds like a struggle. That sounds like a varsity student snack, bro. Like that. That sounds like struggle food, bro.
All the foods I eat is struggle foods. You see that?
That
You
makes
see that?
sense.
You see
It
that
makes
chips one?
sense. I understand now why you're putting chips
That chips
on
with
bread.
that chips with bread?
I
That's
now know
struggle
why you
food.
had that idea.
So, who can I please give you a demonstration? Because now I really want to. My Doritos is actually right there.
Don't do
I
this.
can go and do it right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it live, bro. Like
Do it.
that's
Please.
just
Do it. Do
mad.
it. Do
I'm
it.
hungry.
Do it.
But I'm
Can
gonna
you please?
Do
skip
it.
the break. No, I can't eat in front of people. No, no,
Oh,
no, no.
okay.
That's like having watermelon on warm pizza. Jesus, no fundo, what's up, man? Like, is pineapple is not the same as watermelon. Pineapple on pizza is great, bro. You should try it. You should actually
It
try it.
adds flavor, bro. It
It
adds that just
actually
that
like it
it just
is
adds
dope,
that last bit of flavor that you needed.
bro. Barbecue
Try.
chicken and pine pizza from Romans, man. Love, man. Yo, that's heaven. That is heaven. Not sugar on bread, bro. Come on, now you're violating. Not sugar on bread.
Sugar
Okay.
Relax.
bread.
You know what?
So
Pineapple, it's
the
sweet. It
last
gives flavor. You know, watermelon is just water and then some other taste. So like, it's not it's not the same, bro. You can't compare the two. Have
so the
watermelon
last
and then have a pineapple, and then you'll see the difference. You can't put them. They're not the same thing.
on God, on God.
Like watermelon on
So
pizza, even I wouldn't eat that. But like,
bro, this nigga talks. I know. Yeah. Finally, this nigga's quiet.
we have
Okay.
agreed
The
way
last
too much, guys. Way too
we
much
have
today.
agreed way too much.
Way too much
We
Next,
can't
agreement.
really
just
agree
wait.
unless
Next week, I will probably disagree with everything once I get
Yeah,
back
from
home.
because there's been way too much
okay.
agreement. There's been way too much yes,
Um
most deaf. That's
okay, so the last question, last question. Give just this is something a few people want to know. What is a turn off for each one of you? Let's say three. Give us three turn offs as a
who
E-
and
asked this question.
don't know. I have to
You
keep it in
said
fun.
some people want to know who asked this question.
I cannot say.
Forget who asked the question. I think I'm terribly underqualified to even answer the question. So I'll pass.
No,
Let's hear who the
but
platform is
not
all
like a
yours.
turn off. Not like a turn off, but like if you walk past a girl or a girl's talking to you, her breath stinks. That's one thing for me. If her breath
Yeah, of course
stinks,
that's a
no.
turn.
Ah. Or if you see this is something I don't know if this is for everyone, but if she has yellow teeth,
That's
because me,
should be a turn
me,
off. And keep your teeth clean, guys. Can we?
because
If
me
you can't help
personally,
it, then I mean,
I have
that's
white teeth.
unfortunate.
I
But
have
like, keep your teeth clean as
so
much as possible would be helpful.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's one ick, as girls like to call it, for me, right? Second one, if your personal hygiene, just everything about you is just if you're a clean person, like obviously you don't your room doesn't have to be clean 24/7 or whatever, but like let's say you like must change your underwear on a daily, must shower on a daily type thing. That's another thing. And then the third thing, if you if you can't dress, I guess your dress style, like your dress style and music taste means a lot to me.
You
So
can
yeah,
tell a lot about a person by the music that they listen to. That's for
like
sure.
how you dress determines like what how you I see you. But that's like my theory.
Mohammed,
No, again, I think I'm very, very, very starved of human interaction because I actually can't think of much. But I am gonna say arrogance. Like I hate it. Um,
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, that's above the music and
yeah, I
dressing.
can't. I mean,
Arrogant.
you can be the best in every other way. You can have, like Mfunde is saying, bad hygiene. But if you're arrogant and you have good hygiene, I'm still. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like the top of all.
how many tunnels
Yeah.
did you say?
Ah, that was
You
just
said
one.
what?
I tried to make it sound like five, but it was just one, unfortunately.
Ah,
Iseko, let's go. I know you have a lot. Just give me three.
oh yeah, most that, most
You
that.
people just need
Oh,
just
wait, wait,
give me
wait, wait,
three.
wait, 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 wait. Slow replies, please.
Slow reply. Yeah,
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 please.
Wallahi, yeah,
I
I
mean,
agree, I
you're
agree.
not famous, you're not a
Most deaf,
celebrity. Don't do
most deaf.
that.
Yo, if your
Yeah, but
text game, if you're the kind of person that makes me wait 2 weeks, and someone has done that to me, you know yourself, you know who you are. I don't appreciate that
but
ish.
like,
That was
but like,
foul of me. But like,
but
if
what
you
if
if
they
you
busy? Like, what if they busy? Like, what do we classify as slow replies? Like, what if they respond to you in like 2 hours or something? But that's
That's
because they're
fine.
like,
You have a life, you
oh,
have a day, I understand. But like a whole week,
a
or
whole
oh,
maybe
okay,
week,
even
yeah,
a
few
day,
days. Like
maybe
if
a
you
day.
go
yeah,
3 days and you haven't replied, that's impossible. You can,
yeah,
bro. I know people who will stay in bed, not going to sleep because they're texting the person or texting a friend or some weird. So you cannot be replying slow on a regular
facts,
basis.
facts.
No,
Like
and I mean, okay, wait, wait, wait.
flowing
Let me just,
conversation demands certain things. Like flowing
yeah,
conversation demands that you guys are constantly because if you guys are talking to each other in different periods, then you'll end up being in a situation where someone is going through something, they want to talk to you about it, and then when you reply, they say, "Oh, nah, I've resolved it. It's fine." But,
yeah.
you can't
I
bundle
think
these
this
things.
would for me would apply mainly to flowing conversations, like you said. Like I mean, if we're in the middle of something, don't just run away and then you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
Like thing is, like you have to. Okay, my turnoffs. Toxicity. I hate snakes. All right, not the actual snake, but I hate people um who like to be arrogant, as Zahid said, who resemble behaviors of arrogance and jealousy, and are very immature. Immaturity is the greatest turn off to me ever. I hate it. If you are immature, like if you are immature in nature, then that is a turn off for me. You can like there's I don't have a problem with banter and being silly and stuff, but when it's time to be serious and you can be serious and think like that on that level, then you're cool. But if you are immature in nature and you are childish, then that is a big turn off for me. I hate toxicity, as I've said. Um, I want someone who definitely looks good. Uh and I do not want someone to write. I don't want someone. Yeah, I said looks good, you know, trip and everything. Yeah, I know they must look good. They must have not. You said the same thing, Nick. Calm down. So I also want someone who is able to. I don't want someone who rides every wave. I don't need a person who's on every trend or riding every wave. I do want someone who's a little unique, a little different. I don't need someone who is
But wait,
someone
wait.
who's very. I don't want to say publicly involved, but like someone who
Not
cares
even
too much
publicly
about what the
involved.
world thinks.
Yeah, I'm just curious though. You're saying unique. What would that be by definition? Because I mean, if you, the perception generally is that if you're not riding trends, you generally banal and boring. So
Um,
what's unique?
I think that one comes from something that I do. I don't ride every trend, guys. I don't even have Instagram. I don't ride every trend. I'm not on every TikTok dance. I'm not posting on statuses about every anime on Netflix. I'm not. I'm basically not right. I'm not like interested in what the grand consensus of like people are interested in because people are interested in it. Um, I do have things that are unique to me and that I care about, and things that I am fine with caring about without anyone else giving too much of a damn about it. Like I want someone who is unique. I don't want them to ride every wave. I don't want them to be on every trend or saying everything. I don't want someone who's gonna talk to me about suicide and how men should like you should check up on your boys. I don't want someone who like when I fit like with the whole Ricky Rick thing, when he passed on, everyone was like, "Oh, men's mental health, suicide." But an actor from this show called Gomorrah, he passed on, and no one was talking about suicide. No one was on that. So I feel like I don't want someone to be saying it just because it's being said by everyone else. I want someone to only talk about issues that they really care about. I want someone who does their best to live by what they talk about, what they say. You know, if you say you care about men's mental health, if you say you care about this, if you say you care about that issue, I want you to be. I want more than anything. I don't want my biggest turn off is someone who's not open minded.
Hmm.
I hate someone who is closed off and is unwilling to change their beliefs. I hate people who are unwilling to what is this? Who are unwilling to be compromising. I hate people
Adaptable.
who I don't want people I don't want a person who can't challenge me and can't accept being challenged as well. I don't want someone who has a problem with their beliefs being challenged because if we can't challenge each other, then we will never learn from each other. And that's I feel like almost anyone and everyone in your life is a lesson in some sort of way. So there's always like there's something you can learn from everyone. So if you refuse to learn and you refuse to be able to teach, open enough to teach, then that's my biggest turn off. If you are closed minded, don't let's not we're not even gonna associate as friends, much less as lovers or anything like that. That is my biggest turn off in a person, someone who's closed minded
Okay.
and someone who isn't accountable. So
Okay. Well,
yeah, but thank you,
I
ladies and gentlemen.
like what
I
overall
appreciate
is
y'all coming out tonight.
yeah.
I stole those few
Tonight,
words from my yeah, I
which
know.
part of the world are you at?
Yeah, I'm still in South Africa, guys. Sorry.
He's
But
over.
yeah, thank you,
He's in
ladies and
continent.
gentlemen. I appreciate you for coming out
No,
today,
no, no. Wait. Did
doing
you say continent
watching.
of South Africa? Did you say continent of South Africa?
I said South Africa. I said I'm in South Africa. I said I'm still in South Africa.
I swear you
I
said
said
continent.
I'm still in. Run the video back, then check.
Let's put some
But
more words in this.
yeah,
Anyways, let us go now, please.
yeah.
If
Yeah,
So
I
we
thank you,
may.
mentioned
ladies and
few.
gentlemen. Come, thank you for coming out and supporting us once again. Season 2 is here. We're gonna try our best to deliver banger after banger after banger, and
Yeah,
just like
and I
that
mean, listener,
counter.
can I just say something? I mean, don't leave it up to us, listeners and viewers. I mean, we really appreciate feedback. So, like, you can literally just let any one of us know what exactly it is that you want us to cover in terms of topics, content,
Yeah,
sort of discussions. I mean, we'd really appreciate that, and also
Yeah,
feedback. I mean, call
yeah,
us
yeah. We
out
would
where we're
love that.
going wrong, and
Yeah,
encourage us where we're going well.
we
So,
would love that. We will pay more attention
yeah.
to comments that are made after the shows as well, just to see where we can
production,
improve. Yeah.
production level.
I'm gonna
So
try and step it up on my game on this channel because I fell off in the 2 weeks that we were off. I had my own things. I had my own hell that I was going through, but it is fine.
yeah,
We
yeah,
appreciate you for
yeah.
coming out today and viewing and supporting us as you always do. If you are new, please like, comment, subscribe. I know we were agreeing a lot today. It was questionable, but like we'll do better. We will disagree more
At
in
least we
future.
experienced harmony. Never mind. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
Let me go. My Doritos and bread is waiting, so let's
Jesus
go.
Christ.
My boy, my struggles, boy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but
Peace.
like, comment, subscribe, share to your grandmother, share to your grandmother's dog. Let everyone know what's happening here at the Youth Lounge, and we will see you same time, same place. Peace, salute, love you guys.